Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy JohnPick with Sharp Bets DFS. Back at you with another video to help you out with any prop picks you may be looking at on PrizePicks for the NFL matchup tonight between the Dallas Cowboys and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We've got a couple that we feel pretty bullish about, and then we've got a couple of wild cards for you as well. So we'll be providing you with those here in just a few minutes. But first, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and check out the pinned link in the comments below. That's going to get you access to our Discord, where you'll find all the tips, advice, picks to tail, players to tail, anything and everything you can need to succeed on PrizePicks today and to make that money, son. Because let's face it, that's what we're all here for, right? So let's get into it. Our first is going to be the first pick that we're bullish about for tonight is going to be Ezekiel Elliott at over 47.5 rush yards. So Ezekiel has had a pretty up and down year, right? Tampa Bay's defense is very middle of the pack against the run, ranking 15th in yards allowed, 16th in rush attempts, and 19th in opponent average rushing yards. Now, the last time they met, don't let that throw you off. The last time they met, Zeke managed 52 yards on only 10 carries. That's a 5.2 per carry average. Pretty darn good, I'd say. Good enough to run 2 times per drive, and you got yourself a first down. Why wouldn't you give them the man the ball over and over and over again? Well, so not only is that an interesting stat and something that we really think, has us leaning towards him, let's look at this. Let's go a little further. In his career, over 4 games against Tampa Bay, he had an average of 5.2. Well, over 4 games, he's at 5.3. So in other words, per carry, this man averages over 5 yards against the Bucs defense. And that's 16, 18, 21, 22, all of those years. Shoot, look at that average. That is elite, to say the least. So, out of any of the other props that we saw up on the board, of course, we got Tony Pollard here, and he just hasn't done a whole lot lately. It seems like Zeke's the man as far as carrying the rock. So we feel like he's a safe pick for our first lock-in. So next up, we're going to look at, when you're talking about Tom Brady, which is our next pick, obviously, but I'm leading into that. So when you talk about Tom Brady, what do we think about? We think about slinging that rock, right? Well, you'd be right to think that. That's what the man does. He's a pocket passer. He's not about to get out there and run or anything like that. He likes to chunk it around to all of his receivers. He shares the wealth. He does not discriminate, and we love that. So where we've got him is going over, not just pass attempts. We like his completions at 28.5. And so the reason for that is if you look at this man's game history from this year, all right, let's take a look at that. His completions, although this last game against Atlanta, not so great. We were well under the 28.5. But let's look before that. 34, 32, 30, 34, 36, 29, which is still above, and then 22. This is where we missed here in Seattle. But then 36, 26 also missed, but 32, 25, 35, 39. So as you can see, my point is towards the end of the season, when you get towards playoff time, which we all know is Brady time, he really turns it up as far as getting those completions and tossing the ball around and really trying to get his team to win. He's got a plethora of receivers to throw to there in Tampa Bay. Even the backs are just great receiving backs. So he's got, let's look at his receivers that he can throw to here. Let's take a look. Or at least what they have up on the board. We know we've got Mike Evans. We know we've got Chris Godwin. We know at tight end we have Cade Otton, who seems to be another one of his favorite targets. And then, of course, Leonard Fournette coming out of the backfield. And then you've even got, it looks like they've taken his prop down. Interesting. But the backup running back, White. So it looks like they've taken his prop down for some things here. I guess he was a pretty popular pick. But either way, the point is he's got a lot of weapons to choose from as far as who he's going to throw to. So, and they're all very good receivers. Great hands, run great routes. Mike Evans, we know. Chris Godwin, we know. Cade Otton, we're not super familiar with yet. But, again, looks like Brady is, and that's what really matters. So we love Tom Brady to go over 28.5 completions tonight against Dallas. Now, as I said in the beginning of the video, we do have a wild card or two for you as well. Let me see if I can get that pulled up. Oh, here we go. So my wild card for this evening is going to be an IDP play, actually, which we tend to shy away from just because it doesn't always make sense. It's so all over the place as far as the stats and consistency from a game-to-game basis. But based on the fact that we expect Tom Brady to just be throwing that ball around tonight, I like the odds of Trayvon Diggs to go over 3.5 tackles and assists. Him being a cornerback, being back there in the secondary, and, Tampa Bay just really not running the ball too much. We know they're going to be chunking it and trying to get those big yards. So, again, I just like Trayvon Diggs to be in the right spot to get over 3.5 tackles and assists. Because remember, it's not just tackles, it's, assists as well. It's the combined stat that we're looking at here. So over 3.5 tackles and assists for Trayvon Diggs seems like a fairly good bet to us, which is why we would put it in our wild card. Wouldn't call it a lock. But as far as our locks and our suggestions, we like Ezekiel Elliott over 47.5 rush yards and Tom Brady over 28.5 pass completions. Now, as I said before in the beginning of our video here, I was going to show you our Discord, give you kind of a sneak peek of what's going on here. So let's look at the important parts. This, as you can see here, is our winner circle, and it's from 10:42 p.m. yesterday. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Well, let's see. Wait, no. Looks like we're not done yet. 9, 10, 11, and 12. Not all of them are clean sweeps, but as you can see, we get winners every day. It may not be the whole ticket that we have for these guys to tail in the Discord, but man, we're a team. We look at our patrons as a team, our customers as part of our team, and we're going to take care of our team. We're going to make sure they have all the tools, all the advice, and anything and everything they could possibly need to succeed. As I usually say in my videos, it's the truth. And you can see the results right here. They are right in front of your face for you to see. So here's some other winners from yesterday that I actually didn't get a chance to show you. So let's see here. We've got a 4-hit, a 4-hit, a 4-hit, 3-hit, 2-hit, 2-hit, 2-hit. So there's winners all the time. Not going to win every ticket. If anyone tells you that you will going through them, they're lying to you. We're not in the business of lying to you. We want you to succeed. When you succeed, we succeed. So, again, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you don't miss any of our videos in the future. And until next time, I'm JohnPick with Sharp Bets DFS. Good luck tonight, and let's make that money, son.